Hey everyone, SweetJohnnyCage here, back with another guide for Elden Ring. This time I'm going to show you how to defeat the Putrid avatar in the Consecrated Snowfield. This avatar can spread scarlet rot, however unlike the one in Caelid, you actually have a lot of room to work with, so it's somewhat easy to manage. When the boss does its ground pound, you want to run far away from it because the scarlet rot splash travels a great distance. That's really the crux of the fight, is when the boss does a ground pound, get away. And then, when the boss does a ground pound again, run in the opposite direction. You are on a bit of a cliff here. There are ramps that lead back down to the main snowfield, but you are high up here, so you don't want to accidentally fall off and die to fall damage when the boss is, one hit from death. So all we're going to do is just rinse and repeat this strategy. When the boss sticks its hammer in the ground, it will do the Starfall attack. That is somewhat difficult to dodge in this arena. That's kind of the gimmick here, is that it's easy to manage the Scarlet Rot, but difficult to manage the stars. What I recommend doing is, as soon as you recognize that that's what the boss is doing, you want to run in one direction and do your best to find terrain to hide behind. The boss can follow you pretty aggressively while the Starfall is happening. So that's why it's important to get away as soon as possible. I'm going to do something pretty rare here, only because it's an Erdtree avatar, and we fought 15 of these things by now, so you should sort of know the drill. But I used Theodorix's Magma just to see what would happen, and it does a decent amount of damage to the boss. So if you have any sort of lava spells that the boss can get stuck in, go ahead and use them. They're pretty effective. I tried hiding behind that tree stump for the Starfall. Not very effective because the stars can go around it because the cone of them is so wide and there's so many. So I really don't recommend trying to go for that too hard. You want to hide behind rocks or the bigger tree roots. That's really your ticket. So again, I'm going to try it, fail, and then luckily one star stunned me and a bunch went through me. So I got very lucky there. In my opinion, that really should have been a death, but for some reason the Golden Order was shining upon me during this attempt. So that's really the whole fight. There's not much else to it. Just run away from the Putrid Scarlet Rot, and then, if you can't get away from it fast enough, even though it looks like all of it is on the floor already, there's always one stray splash that lingers and hits pretty late, so you got to watch out for that. Unfortunately, this boss does just take a while. It is a lot of you running away, unless you have a way to tank Scarlet Rot that I'm just not aware of. Of course, if you have any preserving boluses, go ahead and use those if you do get exposed, but always make sure you are getting away from the boss because he can chase you pretty aggressively. And that's it. That is the whole fight. Alright, so the Consecrated Snowfield is a hidden area that you need to reach by getting both halves of the Halig Tree Secret Medallion. The first half can be found in the village of the Albinorix, back in Liurnia of the Lakes. Here, near the first site of Grace, or actually the only site of Grace here, up the hill, you will find a pot against the cliff face. This is a mimic. However, there is an NPC inside, not an enemy. So just expose the NPC, speak with him, and he'll give you the first half of the Halig Tree Medallion. The second half can be found in Castle Sol, up in the mountaintops of the Giants. You need to defeat the boss here, Commander Nile, and then the Halig Tree Medallion half is waiting for you at the top of the castle, just after the boss. Once you get both halves of the Halig Tree Secret Medallion, you want to go back to the Lift of Rold in the Forbidden Lands, and then you will get a new dialogue option that says Hoist Secret Medallion, and that'll take you to a new location, which leads to the Consecrated Snowfield. And that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for Elden Ring, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new guides go live. If you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and join my Discord. The links for those are in the description below. As always, I'm SweetJohnnyCage. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.